He dislikes the sanctions against Russia and democratic values. Hungary's Prime Minister Viktor Orbán has sharply criticized the EU and the USA. Hungarian Prime Minister Viktor Orbán sees himself in a fight with the West, which wants to impose the wrong sanctions policy and foreign values on his country. Western civilization's power, performance, reputation, and ability to act are on the wane, the extreme right-wing politician told thousands of supporters in the Romanian spa town of Băli Tujnad. Orbán has governed the EU country of Hungary since 2010. He is in conflict with the European Union because of the dismantling of democracy and the rule of law. Several procedures are currently underway against Hungary, including one under the new rule of law mechanism, which could lead to the withdrawal of EU funding. They should live how they want, but they should also let us live how we want, Orbán demanded, referring to the EU infringement procedure for law that restricts information rights about homosexuals and transsexuals. Well, if you don't want our values, don't be in our club. Orbán also criticized the West for ignoring Russia's security claims ahead of Russia's war of aggression against Ukraine, so he's an appeaser. With US President Donald Trump and German Chancellor Angela Merkel, this war would never have happened. That's what he said, apparently guided by the assessment that these politicians, like him, would have stood for a more pro-Russian policy. No, Merkel wouldn't have been quiet now. He called for a new strategy for the European Union. The previous measures against Russia would not work, he explains. Instead, peace talks are needed. They don't want to talk about peace. Orbán accused the EU that Brussels was being run by a host of US investor and democracy promoter George Soros. Oh, where have I heard that one? The Hungarian-born billionaire Soros survived the Holocaust as a Jewish youth and has been an enemy of the right-wing government in Budapest for years. And for those assholes there. In the US, Soros earned billions from financial transactions. That's money that also benefited Hungarian civil society. The billionaire financed several organizations that promote democratic values in Hungary. These criticize, for example, the lack of press and media freedom, the dismantling of the separation of powers, or the increasing politicization of science, topics which Orbán is repeatedly criticized by the EU. High-ranking representatives of the Hungarian government have been spreading the conspiracy theory of an alleged population exchange for years. Yeah, our Nazis do the same. With his billions, Soros would control mass Muslim immigration into the EU with the alleged aim of destabilizing the Christian nation-states in Europe, according to the Hungarian government, which is complete bull. Alleged supporters of Soros are referred to as mercenaries and agents. At the beginning of Orbán's speech, Romanian nationalists tried to disrupt it. They shouted, "Transylvania will remain Romanian soil forever." The Romanian police took them away. Băli Tujnad, or in Hungarian Tujnad Fürdő, is located in a Hungarian settlement area in Transylvania. Until 1918, the region had belonged to Hungary. The Fidesz party has held a summer academy in Băli Tujnad for more than 3 decades. Fidesz co-founder Orbán traditionally gives the closing speech there. And, as you see, always spreading conspiracy theory, right-wing populist, complete BS, and so much crap. How can people fall for this? I still can't believe it. 12% here in Germany fall for crap like this. In the US, it even was a majority for voting for the president one time, and I hope not again. In the UK, it was the people following these Brexit BS, they were spreading the same nonsense. Just populist manure, how would I call it here on YouTube? It's always a problem what I say here. When will people start thinking again themselves and not just following headlines? And Hungary has the same problem at the moment, and I'm really sorry about this. But we'll probably talk about Hungary a lot of more, well, many more times here on my channel in the future. I'll see you in my next video. Ich komme wieder.